Hey y'all, welcome to Love, Lust, and Lies, episode 4, who we can and can't fuck. Don't mind me today. I feel under the weather. I've been sick, so I'm gonna introduce my co-hosts here. Here's Coco.
Hey everybody, it's Coco. Hi everybody. I missed y'all last week. I was on a little sabbatical, but I'm back now, so I'm ready to get started. I'm gonna go ahead and bring on Key. Again, Love says she under the weather, so me and Key, we in the driver's seat today. We in the driver's seat, so
pull up.
Yeah, I still could drive though a little bit.
A little bit.
We got on the passenger side.
Right, she got the pedal, we got the wheel. So yeah,
hey, y'all.
Ready.
We got some guest hosts in here tonight. Is Amber in?
Oh wait, before you bring on the guest, I do once again, we say this every few episodes. We do have a disclaimer here at Love, Lust, and Lies. Us here on Love, Lust, and Lies podcast do not in any manner condone prostitution, sex trafficking, or any other legal acts that involve exchanging monetary gifts or money for sex. These are our own opinions, which us and our guests have the right to express, and is intended for entertainment purposes only.
Yes, please.
Entertainment only.
Yeah, because I had a couple phone calls last week. You know, a lot of women was a little upset. I'm like, do they know this is just a podcast? Like, we don't even know it's true. Women, this is for entertainment purposes. That don't mean, you know. But Amber's on here. I guess Tone just logged out, but Amber's on here.
Okay, we are going to introduce our first guest. We have the lovely Miss Amber.
Come on.
Hey y'all.
Hey girl. Y'all have seen her here before, but for those of you who may not remember or who have not, Amber, can you tell us who you are?
I'm Amber. My Instagram is No, I'm just his favorite because I'm everybody's favorite.
Hey now.
Yes, you're Virgo. That's why.
Virgo. That's me.
All right, and then we also have. Go ahead, Key.
Okay, and y'all know we had to get some male action for y'all since y'all think we, I'll make this little podcast. So we got the real estate mogul, Mr. Tone.
Hey, Tone.
What's up, ladies? How's everybody doing tonight?
We hanging in there.
Great.
Listen, you got the right one today. You got all this female energy. All this female energy. You know I'm going to represent for the fellas today for sure.
Okay,
y'all heard that.
I hope y'all are ready for a real conversation, though.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I think this is a great topic. I think it's a very, it's a topic that everybody can chime in on. I feel like all of our opinions will be so different. So definitely this is a great topic.
For sure.
Definitely. Well, let's start with our first topic then. Let's start with, you know, of course, this is who we can and we can't fuck. So, in your opinion, who's off limits? Let's start off. You want to start off?
To me, off limits is friends, families.
I hope your family off limit.
No, your person's family.
Like, oh, okay.
They friends, they family. Those are the main ones. You might throw a baby mama or baby daddy in there, depending on the circumstances. But yeah, friends and family.
Always the circumstances, right?
Oh, because you got some of them baby daddies, you be like, have him.
Right. You have him. So for me, so when I'm answering a question, I'm answering who's off limits. I'm saying who's off limits for my partner and for myself. So for my partner, people in my immediate circle, off limits. Definitely off limits. My sister, obviously, will be my sister. And just anybody that I do business with or anybody that I like really care about. Like I feel like those people are off limits. And then for myself, any of my friends, male or female, I personally do not try to mix like sexual relationships with personal relationships, like friend wise. But I mean, if that's our dynamic, that's our dynamic. But just know, like, you wouldn't be as close to me as my actual people. So yeah, and then I think just like your siblings, friends, they be off limit. Because that could mess up.
You tripping. Come on now.
Right.
No. So my brothers, like I got a lot of brothers. Like I do not mess with my brother's friends. They are.
So my brothers are not allowed to mess with my friends.
Yeah, no, my family and anybody around me, my circle, don't do that.
Who y'all think we was hitting first?
Right. To me, I don't think anybody's off limits for me. We just got to have an agreement. To me, being an open lifestyle, sometimes I just I request it. I'd be like, hey, my girl, you need to try this dude, girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think anything's off limits for me. Unless it's, said like,
love is off the chain.
Touch my man. Okay, I won't. But for me, you could touch mine.
Okay, so I guess I'm the last one to chime in. So for myself, who is off limits for me? The first people I'm gonna think of is my family, like any of their exes. But it also really, to be honest, depends on who the family member is. How close is we for real? Yeah. Right? We all know that there's blurred lines in that situation.
For sure.
Your third cousin that you don't really talk to, do you really know? Do you really care who his ex is? You know what I mean? So the lines can get blurred, especially when you're in a small city. But certainly my family, my close inner circle of friends, their partners are off limits. As far as my partner, I think in today's reality, it's really about a conversation and agreement. I think, Love, you kind of illuminated, to that, because it's what you guys agree to. I mean, what's really traditional nowadays, what's really standard, it's really about what two adults agree to. So as far as my partner, I wouldn't want her to sleep with none of my friends, obviously, or none of my family. But I mean, we all know shit happens, right? What you gonna do? If you love that person, you really gonna look past that, and we all got a past in some way, shape, form, or fashion.
Right.
Okay.
Is that it for everybody?
Yeah. So I feel like that right there is a good.
I mean, we stemmed on not having sex with friends, but I bet you every one of y'all had sex with one of your friends.
One of your friends? I mean, those lines are so blurred nowadays with who a friend is.
Yeah, but of course, you don't mess with none of my friends. None of my people can't mess with my friends.
I'm talking about you in general. Have you messed with a friend?
So are y'all messing with your friends or his friends?
Your friends. Your best. Say you have a friend that you guys been friends for like 10 years. All of a sudden you got drunk and just had sex with them.
No. Hell no. We was intentional about it.
Friendship, I see, because I can create boundaries. So friendships, this value, and that is like, we are friends. That's it. We're not crossing that line just because it make it weird. It really challenges the friendship, and sometimes it destroys the friendship. So if I value my friend, sex, it's a million men to have sex with.
Right? Sure.
I'm not going to jeopardize the relationship that I value, I love, I cherish just for sex. Like, you can get that.
So I'm the same way. Like me, I do have a lot of male friends. And I like let it be known in the beginning, like if you are attracted to me sexually, our friendship probably won't work, because eventually I feel like you're just trying to get close to me so you can fuck me. I don't want that. Like I have a boy best friend and I don't even look at him like that. Like it's just like he's really like, we didn't been lit around each other. We talk about relationships, friendships, and stuff like that. Like I just wouldn't do it. And then even as far as me being open and me being bi and stuff like that, like my girlfriends who I really care about, I would never. Now it is some girls that I call my friend that I have or I will, but like my girlfriends, like my hearts, I'm not doing it.
Now, my male best friend since 4th grade, we're 40 years old. Never, ever, ever in life. Never would. But like you said, that I have had a friend that,
I had a friend that's a boy and we did it. Yeah, absolutely.
But
like
no, my real friend, absolutely not.
Well, here's what let me offer a different perspective. Yeah, let me offer bingo, but let me offer a different perspective because that's from your all point of view. Let me give you a male point of view. Some of my best friends to this day that I've known for 30 and 40 years are past girlfriends, right? So I'll give you a great example. A friend of mine who I've known since I was probably 18. She was a girlfriend for about 6 months, 9 months. You know how the
like
typical
girlfriend?
Yeah, relationship girlfriend for about so it was my girlfriend. We were together or whatever. And we had about a 6 to 9 month relationship, which is probably about the average span of a relationship at 18 or 19 years old, right? And so we ultimately even kind of had a time or two as an adult where we, tried to explore some of those boundaries. But ultimately, what we understood is we're best friends and we're doing life together as friends, and our families love each other and what have you. And so,
like a situation like that's different. But I mean,
we was grown, 18 to 23, 24. We was grown. We knew what we was doing. Yeah. At the same time, who I ultimately had my longest relationship with, somebody that I was with for 18 years, I was honest with her and told her, this is my best friend, or this is my, somebody I consider a sister. But yeah, at one time we did get down. And, I think it was helpful for the relationship to have my partner understand that, we did mess around at one time. That was 15 years ago. We was 18, 19, 20 years old. Now I'm 35 and, we got our own situation going on. But this is somebody who cares about me and my family, and I care about her and her family.
Partner's reaction, because I do run into that a lot. Again, like we have a lot of guy friends. Some men cannot process like this man being your friend. So like, what was your girlfriend's reaction to this? Is an ex, to say to speak, but we've been best friends for all this time. What was her reaction?
I think she's she's even keel in terms of her emotions and her mindset. But at the same time, it was kind of like she probably already knew because she knew me, right? Yeah. At the same time, she was relieved. She was relieved that I probably told the truth. I can't remember a reaction because we're talking about 20, 25 years ago. But, and so conversely, this same person who I was with for a long time, she had a relationship with one of my friends who I met as an adult and became friends with later. And I was like, hey, I'm doing so-and-so's podcast, or I'm going to meet so-and-so for drinks or whatever. And she was like, me and him had a little situation, right? And I was like, oh, okay. So it's kind of like, do I lose his friendship now because I know he hit my girl, or do I maintain both relationships? And I decided to be an adult and maintain both relationships.
Okay.
So what about when you are in a relationship now? We're not speaking past. Like, what you did before me, I have no control.
Correct.
But while you and I, what if we together and something happened, and then it's like, are you allowed to smash one of my girls? Are you allowed to?
No, that's really off limits. That's kind of breaking the code for real. But I mean, it's that the girlfriends have happened. I mean, but they were all it was all casual, so it didn't matter if they were friends, because it was different time periods. You follow what I'm saying? So, but if we're currently dating, no, your girlfriends is off limits.
All right. So like, so we are, well, not all, but some of us are in like the lifestyle. So like, say your partner came to you like, oh, I want to have a threesome. So who's off limits? Who's on limits? So like me personally, like
you getting ahead of yourself, girl. You getting ahead of yourself.
Who's off limits though? Like, so that's a
whole nother topic.
Kind of.
Well, I mean, we are. It's a fluid conversation. Let her roll with it.
I'll wait till we get to the other topic.
No, go ahead. Go on to Brooke, pull it up, bud.
Let me say about my best friend. I have a best friend I had for maybe 15 years, and we've never had a relationship, but we're best friends, and we do have sex, and it's not about like love. I mean, we love each other as best friends, but it's just we're friends. We keep friends. We have our own relationships. I've been in a relationship, he's been in a relationship, but we always come together as best friends. Nothing changed. We call each other, we still do stuff for each other. So yeah, I still have sex with my best friend for 15 years but I don't have it like every, like it's just like during time periods, but nothing's changed. We still have the same relationship. Right. You know what I'm saying? So you can actually have a
friend, but he's very attractive and all that stuff, but I would never like. To me, it would jeopardize our friendship. Like I value our.
And that's the thing. You probably got to have that. You got to have that understanding with each other. Like sometimes we have sex and we'll be like, "Hey, how do I do this to my man?" You know what I'm saying? I get some information from another man. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you guys like it like this? Or he'd be like, "No, don't do that to him," or do this and then. It's more informational for me.
Like, see, I know, like Key, I'm emotional. I'm too emotional. So like.
You fuck my man and you my friend.
Yeah, I think I'm too emotional.
I would never fuck my friend's man unless you asked me to. Now, if you called me and be like, "Hey, love, like, listen, we need to have fun," I'll be like, "All right, since you my girl, I'm gonna do it." You know what I'm saying?
I'm fucking with you no more.
Huh?
If it happened on some snake backdoor shit.
Yeah, if it happened on some snake shit, no. That's why communication is key.
Shit and I know what's going on, then hey.
Yeah, if you know what's going on, like how many times do I ask you?
I don't give a fuck.
Listen though, it depends on who it is. Now mine, my personal, no, but them ones that's for everybody, hey.
Well, Coco asked a good question, right? Well, Coco asked a great question though, right? Because if your partner is bi or in the life or what have you, and it's kind of expected that you guys are going to play,
right?
Chances are you got a fine ass friend, right?
Listen, my partner knows my friends are off limits. Like,
okay,
parties, and I tell him flat out, the love, lust, lies girls are off limits. Period. But that's because that's my person, and he respects that. Now, anybody else?
I get it.
But my girls, no.
I mean, I think it's just open for conversation. Who is open for conversation? We all adults, and at the end of the day, people gonna do what they're gonna do anyway. So coming to the table is being just being forthcoming. Is like, hey, this is what's up. I mean, it's all open for conversation. I'm gonna leave it.
Yeah, that's why I said open for conversation. If it is what it is,
Right. All right, so I think the next one, let's talk about homie smashing, right? Homie smashing is a very
the same thing as sex with friends, or no?
Yeah.
No, it's not. So homie smashing is fucking say you talking to a dude and you fuck him and then fuck his friend. So you homie smashing. Like you fucking people in the same crew or the same group.
Do they know about each other?
I don't know. Do they? Like 9 times out of 10, they don't though. Eventually,
I think men do it more.
Yeah,
men do it.
It's
more.
a no for me.
It's absolutely.
I think women do it a lot too, especially when they be around like a group of dudes with money. They see like how they move and stuff. Like I've seen girls do it. Like I have homie smash and it ruined their friendship, and I felt bad after the fact. But ours it turned into a smash into a relationship though. So it just got real weird, real awkward and stuff like that.
That's pushing it.
I didn't care.
Smashing should have no feelings. You're just smashing. Just
smashing. I can't put.
I mean, I'm overqualified for this one. I've done sisters. I've had friends. I've
Me too. I have cousins.
See, this one down here for me.
I mean, so in fairness, the way it happened was bananas, right? So this is an interesting story. Let me tell this story since we're on the topic, right? So online dating, right? You meet somebody, you hang out, you have a casual encounter or 2 or 3, and as sometimes those do, they fizzle out, right? After 60 days, 90 days, whatever the time period is. And probably 5, 6, 7 years later, online dating, you run into somebody else, and again, just a casual encounter, and it's an intimate casual encounter, and next thing I know, it's like, hey, I'm looking to have somebody help us with our organization, do XYZ, which I do some things in a professional capacity. And then it's like, okay, I'm looking to have you come in and help our group do XYZ. And then once that email went out, when, okay, this prospective person is going to come and do a team building or, whatever. It's like, oh, how do you know him? How do you know him? She got 5 or 6 of those right away. So, and one of them was from her sister. So
I got a question. Okay, no, I got a question because, okay, so say that you dealing with a person. This is hypothetical. You messing around with somebody, right? And y'all might have smashed or, once or twice or whatever like that, right? Y'all never had a relationship or nothing like that. Y'all just smashed.
That's exactly what it was with both sisters, though.
10 years later, 12, 13, whatever, however long later, let's just say over 10.
Sure.
You happen to meet somebody else. And
sure.
They take an interest in you, and you might take an interest in them. Who knows? But then you find out that it's a sister or brother. Do you?
It ain't no brother. Whoa. Ain't no brother.
I'm talking to everybody. That's a final question.
Okay.
If you find out that the person is a sister or brother or the person you smashed
before you hit the second one,
before you even engage in anything with the second one,
okay,
do you continue or do you not? Do you?
For me, it don't matter. It's always up to the woman. That's always up to the woman. We never choose that.
That was 10 years ago.
Yeah, that's
correct.
That shit old.
So,
but like you guys all answered earlier as women, like, oh no, my sister is off limits, right? So you guys all kind of said that, right? But if it's 10, 15 years later, what's that?
I was telling Amber she's off limits because we all said our sisters are off limits.
Right, but now now it's 10 years later, and you may not even have ever told your sister that you was messing with this dude because he was a random, right? It was just one of those things, right? But now, you bring this dude to the cookout, and your sister is bringing you to the side, like, whoa, how what's up with dude? You're like, I messed with him, years back. Your sister don't know. She really feeling dude. You feel me? So is that really off limits?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a conversation got to be had because here's the thing. If my sister feels some type of way about a dude that I'm smashing, I got to respect that. Yeah. And now if she don't care, then that's just another thing. But me personally, like for instance, my cousin, we like this. We like sisters, right? So a dude she used to kick it with like me. I'm like, hell no, I don't want to smash nobody that the homie smashed. That's just me.
But what if you didn't know though? What if you fell in love with this dude?
She told me.
No, I'm just talking about this situation where you fall in love with the dude. You say you got to respect your sister, but why? If it's too late, you already in love with the brother. She got to respect you too.
But I love my sister.
But your sister should love you too. And if you love this dude already and it's too late, like you guys got to have that conversation.
But what if she loved them too? What if she loved them?
Ooh, that's a whole nother one right there. That's a whole nother one right there.
Or do you just break it off and y'all both just chalk it up as a loss?
No, you just lost the love of your life. You lost the love that of your life. Perfect guy.
That's a hard one.
He might not have been perfect for her, but he was perfect for you.
God ain't gonna give me my sister's man, so he ain't gonna be the.
He's not your sister's man. He was your sister's man 10 years ago.
Smash, grab, whatever you want to call it. My sister ain't gonna have ever hit my man, my husband, the love of my life.
Yeah, no.
God ain't gonna do that to me. I can't handle this type of shit.
in a utopian world, yeah, that's true. But I mean, we all know life is what happens while you busy planning for the future.
That shit don't read no more. I'm not about to come and whisper some shit from 10. Oh, I hit that nigga 10 years ago. I'm not saying about that.
You wouldn't say nothing?
Hell no, that shit don't read no more. Fuck that shit. That shit
I'll fuck with you. I rock with you on that. So listen.
Different strokes for different folks.
I agree. But so as a woman, she said, I'm gonna keep my dignity. I ain't gonna even say nothing to my sister. I'm just gonna hold that one in the pocket because me and dude just had a hustle and tussle in the bed a couple of times. It ain't no reason to mess up her happiness.
But what if he say something
about me though? I'm very, very different. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm very different than a lot of females. Sex don't read to me. I don't care. I'm like a lot of niggas. I will hit you and not speak to you tomorrow. I don't.
Me too.
Now I can do that too. I can do that. But
what if you were the sister, Key? What if you were the sister and you seen your sister so in love?
Yeah, like
they about to get married. You never met him before, but they about to get married. You go to the wedding and you see that was your ex dude. What would you do?
So this is how I determine shit like that.
Sister,
it depends on type.
Hold on, Key.
It depends on the type of person I'm dealing with. If I'm dealing with a bitch like you who don't give a fuck, then no, I ain't gonna say nothing. But if I'm dealing with somebody like Coco who that shit go matter, I'm gonna say something, because ultimately I don't want him to say something and then I look like you know what I'm saying? Like, why you ain't tell me? Especially if it wasn't shit, why didn't you tell me? Communication saves a lot of altercations. Right. A lot. So it just
but you will leave the guy that you fell in love with because your sister said she smashed 10 years ago.
No,
but it depends. Y'all making it so black and white. It's not. It's a gray area there.
It's a lot of gray.
I'm in the gray.
It depends on how it come across, though. That is very true, because you could come across where you could be like, you being messy, like, oh, girl, I fucked him 10 years ago. Or you could come be like, hey, sis, let me tell you, I know you digging this nigga, but I just want you to know before you get too deep, hey, I fucked that nigga 10 years ago, just so you know.
And it's your choice.
Just to clear the air. If they love each other,
it can go either way.
They get married, they gonna go either way.
You got to know who you dealing with. Now, if you know, like I said, because I'm the type of person I am, majority of my friends and the people that I deal with, man, if I know that you this emotional ass, crying ass bitch, I'm not about to come about some bullshit.
Exactly, because why am I hurt?
Fuck about that nigga? No way. Hey, fuck that nigga. Go be happy. Love that nigga, sister. Go be happy, and I'm gonna buy y'all a bomb ass present. What up, bro? Dap that nigga up every time I see him, cause nigga, I forgot about you. Love her. You better love her down, nigga. Fuck her good.
Right.
I love it. Right. But that, you know, it's interesting, right? So there's different sides of the coin on each, you know, what dealing with somebody with emotional maturity or somebody that doesn't. And like you said, you as a person, you really got to read the room. It's a couple of my dudes that, you know, we probably was tight when we was growing up, but we not tight as adults. But I didn't bang their wife. You know, on some just random shit happened, you know, before they got married, and now they married to him, you know, and so it ain't like I'm gonna be at the wedding, be at the family reunion or be at the picnic with them. But if we happen to run into each other, I mean, it's all love, you know what I mean? I ain't no person that's gonna cause no ruckus because that's who you chose. I mean, that's your wife. Y'all doing your thing. I got nothing but love. Like you said, I'm gonna buy you a gift if I come to the wedding, or you know, if something going on. I ain't really trying to make no waves.
To go dub back or no sucker shit like that. I would.
And if I didn't see her as a wife, you know what I mean. So why and you do, man, that's great for y'all. That's, you know what I'm saying. That's just how I look at it.
All very, very different, interesting perspectives, and I respect everybody's opinion. Like, I just, like, my situation was just, it was so different. Like, I'm not even about to get into it because it's very personal, but it just, like, me personally, like homie smashing is a no. Just, like, I mean, say something, I guess you can find out if it's okay, but, like, if I find out, like, dudes in the same circle and stuff like that, I just would rather not, me personally.
And then sometimes, you know, that friend group, too. You know what I mean? Like, oh, yeah, I know how they get down, so.
Know your audience, for sure.
That's it. Okay. I like that.
Well,
Okay.
smash anytime.
What's that?
Nothing. Let me stop.
What you?
I homie smash. You know, I love homie smashing.
Okay, love. Here's the real question. This the real question. Here's the real question.
What?
Who is off limits?
To me?
Nobody.
Yeah.
She said nobody.
Okay.
He said that.
You know, if I bring a man to the party, he's for everybody. You know, like how we be like for everybody.
Okay,
My
I get
man
it.
be for everybody. If you want him, go ahead, try him, because there's a reason why I fuck with him. Because he good.
Okay. You a different breed. You a unicorn for sure.
All right, let's talk about this.
This sticky right here.
All right, what that means though.
Am I not reading that properly?
That's what I said. Can you explain it a little more?
She likes me. Oh wait, I don't think it's typed right. It says she likes him.
Okay, let me change it.
Yes, she likes him. So this is basically for friends. So you can go to like, so tone is like this if it's one of your friends. And okay, so she likes him. So it's two girls.
Oh.
So Coco like you, but you like love.
Right. Yes.
Exactly. So you know, and it's interesting, right?
Be a happy family.
No. Well. So here's the thing, right? So me and my core group of friends, and matter of fact, we going on our we going out of the country in a couple. I mean, a couple days. I'm sorry, I'm tripping. I'm leaving on Thursday, but it's 6 of my friends, including myself, right? And so one of the core things that I love about this friend group, we ain't never, ever had no issue, is you always let the woman choose, right? I may see somebody and go holla, but if it's lukewarm or she not feeling me, but she feeling my dude, that's just what it is, right? And so we always look at it from that perspective, as you let the women choose. And so that way you don't have no issue with your friends.
Right. So I've been in this situation and I lost a very, very near and dear friend. So after that, I definitely will be more particular with it. So basically, like I said, like there was a guy that she liked. He basically had like homied her, like, oh yeah, she the homie. So I'm like, okay, like then it should be cool. So we started kicking it. Then when she found out, shit crashed. We fell out. We cool now, not as cool as we were, but it ruined our friendship. And that was like really one of my nearest and dearest friends. And at the end of the day, it wasn't even worth it. He was a piece of shit. So that's what
that's not communication to be key and all of that shit.
And I could have went to her and asked her, like, what's up with you and dude? You know, this is what's going on. I feel like a conversation could have saved that or fixed that or whatever. But
now you be lying, talking about some gone head and you can have him, girl.
But you know what though, in fairness, a lot of y'all women would do that. Y'all be like, "Oh yeah, it wasn't nothing. I ain't really fuck with him like that." Exactly. As soon as it was cool when y'all was just kicking it and y'all was doing your own thing. Now you bringing them to the cookout. No, bitch, you doing too much.
So that kind of happened to me. Like I was kicking it with, I met somebody, right? So I'm telling my peoples about this person, like, oh yeah, they're like, oh yeah, I know them. You know, we went on a couple dates or whatever, but nothing major. Go, y'all to be good together, go for it.
Okay,
so let's go for it. I start kicking it with him, and then next thing you know, it was just weird as fuck all the time. Like I don't know if she thought like it was gonna be like hi bye, like you know that and it's done, but it didn't. It evolved into something a little more, and then it just got so weird. Like now you got all of these problems with him, but she was just saying like, go for it. He, you know, that's for you type thing. So it's like
into nothing serious. She thought it was just gonna be like some simple shit. And yeah, I mean, the girls, they do be jealous. They be,
you know, like, it was. I don't want to cut you off, Coco. Go ahead.
Some people don't understand like the way that he treats me and the way that he treats you is always gonna be different. Like what's for me and what's for you is different. So like you might try to take my man because he love me down and he buy me cars and he do stuff for me. But he not gonna treat you the same way. He not gonna buy you the same car. He not gonna do the same stuff that he did for me that he gonna do for you.
For sure. I think what it boils down to is most people are just not honest about their feelings, right? It's cool for now. It's cool for now. So I think a lot of us have convenient communication, not honest communication, right? Because at the end of the day, you gonna feel some kind of way about dude. Just be honest with your person. Be honest with your girl. Be honest with your dude. Be honest with whatever the situation is.
Yeah, but I think she truly liked him, which I didn't know. Like, I didn't know that she like truly liked him. Had I known, I never did that, because again, that was my friend, like one of my day ones, and our relationship was way more important than the relationship I had with that boy. For sure.
I don't think it necessarily be that they truly like them. I think it be more so I like him. It ain't work type shit. But
he don't like me.
But then when you get him, now I'm thinking like, damn, that could have been me. I see him treating you well. I see him doing nice stuff for you. I see y'all going on trips. So now it be a little envy. I think when a person gets their blessing and then all of a sudden they mad, you're envious.
But see, like me, I didn't never say nothing. So like my situation was different because I was on some ratchet shit, on some backdoor shit. So that's why it just, I mean, I'm not gonna say that's why it didn't work, but like, no, if it's a conversation that's had, then that's different. But like me, I didn't say shit. Like, she found out and she blew down on me. Like, what?
I don't know. I'm different. I support it. Like, I feel like if I like a man and he like my friend, I mean, it's always like that in my situation because I have gorgeous friends. Of course, they're gonna like, you know what I'm saying? I take it as a compliment. And if he's doing more for my friend, or if, not more, but if he's doing stuff for my friend, I support it. I'm a woman's woman too, like, good, like, at least you getting that treatment.
Sure. Somebody getting it. Somebody getting it.
Huh? Yeah, somebody
like him and he like her.
And if he don't like me, then what can I do? I mean, there's plenty of men out here. I'm not going to be focused on one man. Like, I'm not. There's so many men that's waiting in line. Like, girl, like, I don't care. Like, honestly, I don't shit. She might be done with him next week. I'm not going to get mad.
Facts.
Right. And I don't ever get jealous of my friends. If you like somebody that I like, go ahead. He might treat you better, or whatever.
Yeah, I ain't about to be tripping.
I'm not emotionally. I'm not. And the thing is this: if I envy you, that means I never liked you to be my friend anyway. You don't even need to be in my friend group anyways. I don't give a fuck if you day one. You should never be jealous of me,
right?
At all. You know what I'm saying? Because you should be happy for me, regardless if that's your man, was your man, or you liked him or not. He obviously didn't like you, so.
Hold on. You saying my man? Now my man is my man.
No, not man. I'm just saying, if you like a dude. Say
I like a dude and he like you.
No, say I like Tone. I like Tone. Me and Tone, we cool. But then Coco come around and she'd be like, man, Coco's so gorgeous. I'm like, go ahead. She a good girl. And if you my friend, you all good girls. Go ahead. She a good girl, this and this. And you might like her more than me because me, I might just smash you and leave you next week. Like, for real.
Come on with it.
So
we know love is passing the baton.
Yeah, like, that's just me though. But I'm just saying, I don't take it as offense at all. I take it as a compliment, because that's why I don't hang with women that are jealous. Like, because they hate you, they envy you, whatever. Like, but I give you guys my blessing. You know what I'm saying? Because what if I met a good guy and I have a good friend and he end up liking my friend? If he's full of shit, I'm gonna tell you he's full of shit.
Right.
But he's not my friend. He's just a homie, I guess.
He the next one.
He's the next one. He's just someone to smash. He's the one with the good dick. Just smash him and go, But if you're a good man, of course I'm gonna let him be with my friend. Like,
okay. Love with it. Okay. What you got next, love? What's the next one?
Let's talk about coworkers and bosses. Fucking people you work with. Sticky.
I mean, we all know most marriages happen in the workplace. So, I mean, you can look at statistics. Yeah, you can look at statistics. Most marriages happen in the workplace. You guys have common backgrounds, common education, common, your work lives, your work schedules. Your kids are the same age, all of that. So, I mean, it happens. I mean, it definitely happens. So what I will say is, in my experience, what I learned is, so I worked at a bank. I worked in banking for 15 years. The first 10 years with one bank. And I started when I was 18. And, it was a telemarketing department, but, we was all young, either high school, late high school, seniors, or college freshmen, sophomores, juniors, whatever. So it was all a bunch of young people. So, we was all kicking it, going out together. Everybody was doing everybody kind of thing. And so as I matured within that job and got into management, what I learned with my second job in banking, as I became a branch manager, I ain't touched nothing. Because I just understood, like, okay, not only am I in management, I'm this branch manager, but also I learned from that previous experience, like, stay away from my coworkers, my staff, stay away from, what have you.
Because now, what happens when shit fall apart? Like, how do you move forward at work? Like, I'm not about to just come here and act like we wasn't just beating each other's ass in the parking lot last night. Like, I'm not about to come here and shit sweet. So me personally, I do believe that coworkers for sure are off limits. Bosses, it's a gray area. It's a gray area.
So for me, I'm kind of the flip. I'm more coworkers is kind of
like no. So me,
because if you pass me up for some shit and we fucking ain't happening. Like, you are definitely. I'm going to be to consider for everything in this bitch if we fucking like you're crazy.
Against the law.
I don't give a fuck. It's against the law to fuck your employees. So we already fucked up. So if you're already fucked up and you smashing, bitch, you're going to, because I'm going to be your top pick for everything. Damn it. Yes. Co-workers.
What if you ain't qualified?
I became qualified when I busted open.
Boom.
Station check. Yes. I hit the top of the list for qualified. Soon as I busted open, over.
What happens when you the boss? So like me,
both of y'all getting fired anyway. Both of y'all getting fired. He done hired your unqualified ass to do some job you wasn't ready for because you got gray head. Both of y'all getting fired, and both of y'all stupid.
Teach me. Because hold on, here's the thing. Being qualified at the start of the job don't mean that you stay not qualified.
Well, facts, right? But if I'm the boss and I'm like, okay, we got to hire somebody for XYZ job, you cool, everybody like you, but you don't have the right skill set. But I'll put you in any. Okay. And it's $10 an hour difference in raise, $20,000 a year. You gonna take that job?
I'm a perfectionist. So if I can't perform, I don't want to look bad anyway.
You're gonna take a 20% pay raise like everybody else in America and act like you gonna figure that shit out along the way. You gonna figure that shit out along the way.
I've never done that like that.
Okay.
All right, so like I was saying, now what happens when you the boss? So like me, like for the past, I'm gonna say 10 years, like I always been the boss. Like I'll always be like at the top. So what happens when you got somebody that's just like, ooh, like somebody that's under you and you want to talk to them or you want to deal with them? Like how do that work?
I ain't doing it. I ain't putting myself in a position to lose my job for this man with his fine ass. No, as the boss, if I'm just a co-worker, a person, just an employee, and I smash an employee or if I smash the boss for that matter, I can find another job in that level. You know what I'm saying? But as the boss smashing somebody beneath you, that kind of it kind of fuck up everything moving forward too, especially
because y'all don't handle it well.
Who was y'all?
Every female on the panel.
Huh?
What do you mean?
Well, actually, like me, I'll fuck a coworker and a boss, but I did this when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? Now I wouldn't even fuck a coworker or a boss just because you know what I'm saying? It's just.
Well, I thought wasn't nobody off limits, love. Come on now.
No, because my situation actually went to court. Okay. So that's why I'm not doing it. You know what I'm saying? It took a lot of my superiors, like they got fired. You know what I'm saying? I was fucking the biggest boss. You know what I'm saying?
I've seen that happen. And
they called me, you know, they wanted me to go and testify against him. I wouldn't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And he still got fired, but honestly, I only
but
did
everybody get fired. Listen, this start right there.
They did. He ended up getting fired. He ended up getting fired because I don't know. I don't know if it was because of me. I don't know the whole story or not. But I was fucking him to get a pay raise. I was fucking him to get, you know, you got to climb up that ladder. I got everything. I got every hours. I got everything I wanted. You know what I'm saying? Everything I wanted.
When
you
I was,
did you get fired too, love?
I actually got fired because I ended up fucking a girl up. You know what I'm saying? At the jail. She ended up getting hurt.
Oh Lord. Well, yeah, that's different. That's different.
Not for fucking a boss. You know what I'm saying? It came out after that. You know what I'm saying? But this was in a jail setting. You know what I'm saying? So of course I didn't just fuck her up. You know what I'm saying? You know, I worked in prisons all my life. But
so like me, when I was rocking with my boss, it was never for any gain. It was literally we spent so much time together. Like it just like we became attracted to each other and it made sense kind of. And but it was never for for a promotion because like it was a situation like if I get promoted, it knocks him out. So why would I do that and then he won't be here? So it was literally just because it was something that like we wanted to do. It was never
the attraction y'all two had.
For anything or anything.
Mine wasn't.
Like today,
I've never fucked my boss. I fucked a boss, not my direct supervisor. Okay, let's be clear.
Like mine was my direct supervisor. Like he's
I've never done that.
Assistant manager. Like we was like, yeah, like my
I worked in a corporation and there are many different managers.
Right.
So yeah, I was fucking one of the managers, but not my direct supervisor and not somebody all the way at the top.
Yeah, I don't somebody that could fire me though. Now,
but you know, like the boss that I was messing with ended up having feelings for me.
Yeah,
as he should.
No, he shouldn't.
As he should.
No, he shouldn't. I was like, no. Once he started having feelings, I left it alone. That was it.
We knew that anyway.
Can't have feelings.
Come on with this next one.
All right.
Okay. Same thing. Mixing. Well, I put this in mixing business with pleasure. Like, how y'all feel about that?
Let me have a check. Let me have a check. I can get some coochie from somewhere else.
Right. I'm here
let me get that check. Let me get that check.
Yeah.
Like me personally, I don't even like to become friends with my coworkers because like even outside of like sexual stuff, even just like regular, like let's go out, drink, kick it, hang out. I don't even like to do that anymore. Like back in the day, maybe a little bit, but I don't want like no friendships. You don't gotta follow me on Facebook. Like
I'm different. Like sometimes when I do business, it's like, you know, business is very hard, like emotionally stressful. So you want that person that you do the business with and you want to vent to them like, damn, today's day was so hard. You know what I'm saying? I know because I'm doing the business with you. You see what I'm saying? So it's just like, I'm not, and you know, I mix the business with pleasures because it works because we're the only, we know what the business is like.
So here's a real question. If you mix some business with pleasure, have you ever had a business partner as an opposite sex that wasn't your partner?
Yeah.
And okay.
Mm-hmm. And I would be his piece, you know?
So for me, I flip it. I don't start like business relationships and add pleasure to that. But if I'm with somebody, I often bring my partner into my business.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah, that makes
so
sense.
I'm gonna mix my pleasure and I'm me
and my pleasure to start a business, but I'm not like
we are going to we're going to intertwine business wise for the most part. But being in a business already, I'm not going to sleep with anybody that's already in this business with me. No, I'm not.
Yeah, I agree. And then even just with like friends, like I said, even with just like friends, like it's so crazy. Some of y'all know this, some of y'all don't, but me and Key like work for the same company. And like it'd be hard because I'd be like, oh yeah, cause like Key work in corporate, I work in the field. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna tell Keisha, she'll fix it. I'll be having to stop myself doing that because it's like, oh, that's my friend, she gonna do it. But it's hard though. Like having friends that work with you and stuff like that, it's like it be hard sometimes because again, like you would expect them to do things for you and show favoritism and stuff like that, and that's not fair. Again, it's against the law. So you gotta be fair. So I try not to even.
That's the utopian world you live in. It ain't nothing fair.
Yeah, no, it's not. So I just like it's not very, very many. Like the people who I make friends with at work is a few, and they just stuck to me. But like if I start a new job tomorrow, y'all don't gotta like talk to me about these A's and B's. Other than that, don't talk to me. Like I don't want y'all to be my friends, and don't none of that.
Are you antisocial? Are you antisocial?
A little bit.
I'm so social. I talk to everybody.
Okay.
Amber, what's your intake on this? Amber, and you're on mute. You're on mute. You're on mute.
Amber, unmute your phone. Your computer. Unmute her, love.
I can't. I mean, it's on her end. I don't know. Yeah. Can't hear you. You probably got to log in and log on again. Can't hear you.
Okay.
Okay, we already said yours, right? Mixing business with pleasure.
Yeah. You can go ahead.
Okay, we could go ahead on with this.
I think this is a great topic. So one night stands, would you do it again? So when I wrote this question, if you meet somebody and the intentions are a one night stand, do they become off limits or would you do it again? Like that's the context of the question.
So basically, can you spin the block on a one night stand?
Right.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Sign me up, coach.
It's situational for sure.
Sign me up,
I don't even want your number.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's definitely situational. Like, if I see you and I'm like, I just want to smash, I'm not spinning the block. I don't act like I don't even know you if I see you.
Right.
For me, that type of stuff, I feel like is out of town. One night, out of town. One night.
Yeah, for sure.
Not in, like, you can't, I mean, you can, but it's like to do that here and y'all here and he.
Yeah.
I mean, you say you won't, but it's so many people just spinning the block, especially if it's good sex. You're spinning the block.
Absolutely. Period. Point blank in the conversation. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes, you are. Yes, you
might
are.
not make him your man, but bitch,
right. I listen. I don't backtrack. Like when we break up,
y'all ain't together to break up.
I just say
right. Like, exactly.
In general, like if we stop being friends and you try to come back and be my friend, it's not happening. If we break up and you be like, "Oh, I'm sorry,"
if you're a one night stand, it's not even a friend.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So with a one night stand, you ain't got a chance. If I had a 10-year friendship and we stopped being friends and I wouldn't talk to them again, what makes you think after one night you had another chance? It's a million one nights out here.
Because typically when a friendship ends or a relationship ends, there's a contributing factor. A one night stand ends just because
it's a one night stand.
Sex.
But you know what? One of my longest relationships was a one night stand.
You go dub back.
One of my longest relationships was a one night stand. It just turned into a longer term situation.
Now, what I think is one night stands like that often turn into situationships.
That's facts.
Yeah, it could.
That's facts.
Something you do when you want to do it, and that's that. Like,
that's fair. Yeah, me personally,
Can we hear you, Amber?
Can you hear me? I don't know what happened.
There she go.
Right, yeah, we can hear you now.
I don't know what happened.
We talking about one night stands.
Oh.
Would you
dub back on one?
Or if that person become off limits, like me, like if somebody playing, I'm not like if I say I want to just hit one time, I'm not doing it again.
I mean, okay, let me tell y'all. So I had one that was supposed to be one, and this was. Do y'all know we still friends? This still my homie. Like we friends though. We real friends. Like I'm really a homie. Like they call me the homie with the boobs, right? Like I'm really a homie. Like,
but we can do it to him
You
again.
ain't asking her a question though. Have you spent that block? Have you busted open?
I did. Would I again? Probably not.
You already did.
Not with him, but with somebody else, you would spin the block.
Do I got somebody I would? Probably not.
You ain't met him yet, but if you met him tomorrow and it was a one night stand and he hit you up next month, 2 months from now, oh, you know, what's up? I see you out. What's up? Yeah, you spinning that block.
I might.
And once you spin
I already know.
I might.
My
of
friend,
course.
It depends on how I feel that day. It depends on how I feel that day.
Of course, it's all situational. But the absolute question is, you definitely spinning that block.
It depends on how I feel that day. I might. I ain't gonna say I won't though.
If you do, you lying.
Exactly. So I ain't gonna say no.
Coco, I don't know, Coco. You talking about you ain't spinning that block? No. I don't know. If he gave you that wowzer, if he gave that to you,
she definitely is. You are.
You spinning the block. No. 3 months later, oh, I see. Whether it's in Cleveland or Cancun, you spinning that block.
Yeah.
You
a lover. If it's good, you gonna want it back.
Sex ain't love. Like no.
We agree on that. I'm just saying, like if it's one night stand and it was off the chain, he gave you that
off the chain, and you want that shit every fucking time you come.
I've told this story on here before. Let me tell y'all. It was this man that talked all this bullshit about how his sex was so good. He do this, he do that. I done seen bitches fighting over him and all types of stuff. I said, I want to see what the hype is about. I text him, pulled up on him, fucked him, left, and if he walked in my living room right now, I probably would shoot him like he was a stranger.
Was it good?
But see, the build up fucked it up. The build up messed it up.
It wasn't even about the build up. It's just like I didn't even give a fuck. Like a one night stand, 9 times out of 10, I don't give a fuck.
But was it good?
It was good, yeah. It wasn't the hype that he hyped it up to be, but it was good sex though.
But what if it was the hype that it was hyped to be?
That's why you don't want to do that, because
I wasn't attracted to him. It was just nothing about him that I would ever just want to keep him in my life. Like me, I know me. I'm not going back.
So it just depends on what type of one night stand it is. If he was your type,
we could keep our end. Like I kept my end. I had one. I kept my end with my friend. This my homie. This my dog. I kept my end. Do you know this guy called me 3 days later and said, "Man, I can't believe you really treated me like a hoe." Sir, was this not the deal? I told you I would never call your phone again.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
Public, I will never ever speak to you. We are perfect strangers, sir. I will never text you, call you. If I see you, I will not nod my head. I have never ever seen you.
I've never seen that happen with good sex. I swear
okay,
to God.
hold on. Stop this.
I don't know you.
Let's be honest, right? If he was really that dude, and everybody know, now you know, we spinning the block.
I've never seen it. I've never seen a woman
even
if
I spin the block,
and he fine, and he
don't keep that to ourselves. Ain't nobody gonna know. That's between us. Cause I can't let nobody know that. First of all, I'm big dog too, my nigga. I got a name too. Ain't nobody just about to be just putting me out here like I'm just voting for you, my boy. I'm somebody too, my boy. You better Google me. I'm her. Like you think you him, I'm her. What you mean? You ain't about to just what? No, this is I'm her. Like you think you him, I'm her. Yeah. It's not that. You ain't about to just put me on the list. I'm not on the list. I'm not one of them.
The bitch who can fuck up the one night stand, good or not. Absolutely. Okay, I'm done. What y'all got next?
I know, right?
All right. So rebound sex. What's the rules to rebound?
Oh, sign me up, coach. Sign me up, coach.
So
rebound.
Sign me up, coach.
That's sticky though. Rebound sex is cool, but I feel like rebound sex bring attachments. Like you get that bring.
No. You got to have a little emotional intelligence, just a little bit. I mean, if you know that you vulnerable, you know you ain't really ready for no relationship. You know you ain't really got your money together. You know whatever the situation is, but you still need companionship. Come on now, we ain't nobody just so messed up that they just not dating. I'm just not doing nothing.
It happens.
Of course.
I don't want to be the person who is on the
Nobody do.
I
love rebound sex. It's the best sex ever. Cause you just fucking. You know shit. I love
makeup sex or rebound sex.
I love my man, and he left me. Shit, I'm out here.
and here's what's so crazy though. Here's what's so crazy. When it's her and she know he was doing dirt or he was doing whatever, and she can't wait to find that too, because she going all out.
Right. All out.
She going all out. She been with Clarence for 20 years, and now they divorced, and she ain't had none in 18 months. She ready to get out here and fill her oats. Ooh, buddy.
I don't think there's no rules to it. Just
hell no.
I don't think there's no rules to it either. It's just for me, I don't
just do what you feel. If you feel like you need that companionship, go ahead. If you feel like you need sex, go ahead. You feel like you want to try a threesome, go ahead.
So how long?
You feel like you want to go to a Love, Lust, and Lies event, go ahead. Shit.
At what point is it rebound or is it just sex though?
Right.
What makes it rebound sex? Is it a time limit on it, like between the breakup that makes it rebound? What makes it rebound?
Sex is sex. You better make it good. Why you want to have boring sex?
What makes rebound is like after your feelings is hurt or after you break up with a long, you know what I'm saying? I think that's what it is. If you actually had a boyfriend or a man or woman, then you do.
So how long after the breakup do you go after rebound?
There's no time limit. Shit,
so if
I'm still on rebound. I'm fucking 3 years. I've been single for 3.5 years. I'm still rebound sex.
When that U-Haul pull off,
I'm still rebound sexing. Shit, I'm doubling back. I'm doubling back to the bitches that my dude fucked.
When that U-Haul pull out the driveway, I'm making the call.
What?
So it's interesting, right? I got a homeboy, right, who is freshly out of a divorce. He was married for a long time, over 20 years. And now for the last year and a half, he kind of getting back to himself and feeling himself and what have you, right? And so he's kind of going through the emotional roller coaster of the family, the different family dynamic and all of that. At the same time, he's dating, he's entertaining, and he's finding some things that are happening. And he's like, oh, okay, no, I don't really want that. Or, oh, I really like that. And so he's figuring it out, right? And so, like you said, love, you're 3 years in. My dude is a little newer to the situation. I've been single for 6 years on purpose. So it's like it's always a rebound, right? You don't want what you had last time.
Right. Okay. I'm drinking water today, y'all.
Right.
Well, I'm not.
Me neither. It's my mama's birthday. Rest in heaven, mommy.
Go ahead, mama. I see you blessing Mama and Bob Marley.
Oh. My rebound sex is this. So the last relationship I was with, he was fucking with so many bitches, but I knew that, whatever, right? So it's just they had boyfriends, you know. So I didn't dub back to the girl that he fucked with, and I might have fucked a man here and there,
Wait. You was the girls your dude was cheating on. You was going to fuck they man.
Mm-hmm. Rebound.
That is some savage shit right there. That's a special kind of. That's a special kind of special.
Fuck yours. God, we should.
I get it.
Rebound.
Big dog.
Hey, I was just ready to say that, love. It's a big dog. That's big dog. That's big dog.
I'm just saying, don't play with me.
Dog.
Way back in the
I got one more to do.
I'm trying to be like you, love.
She like John Wick or like the what's Denzel in the movie?
Shut up.
I'm
King
trying to
Kong
say
ain't
love.
got
That's my idol.
Oh man.
I got one more, and then
You got one
I'm
more on the
done with
list.
that.
We
And
about
one
to
more
make
on my
all
list.
these
And after
niggas
that, I'm
cry
gonna find
one
me a
by
man.
one for what Ike did to Tina.
Right.
Wow. Love, you are definitely a different breed for sure.
All right.
right.
Let's do the next one.
One more time. So this is with exes and going through breakups. What's the rules on the one more time sex?
Let me get a little clarity on that. What is the one more time?
So say you were dating someone or in a relationship, however you want to put it, and y'all broke up. But since you were so familiar with that person, it was like it comes off as like, let's just do it one more time.
Oh yeah. That's the absolutely. I mean, I think we all have been in that situation. We all been in that situation. That's the comfortable sex. Like, yeah, we can't live together. Yeah, we can't be together. But I need you to come over right now.
Right. I'll go fuck you, but don't talk about our relationship. Like, if I go over there to smash you, don't talk about why we broke up. I just want to come over here and smash you.
That's yeah. Ain't no emotion. Ain't no emo. No emo.
We broke up for a reason. I just came here because I need
I
some
just
dick.
ain't trying
That's
to get
it.
another body. But
crying like, maybe I want you back. Like, no,
fuck that. I'm out.
No, this ain't
make
that.
Me come.
This ain't that. I just don't want another body.
Right. Right. Until you find your next sex partner, then go back.
For sure.
So you keep fucking him until you found a new partner?
I'm gonna keep fucking him. It's not like I'm keep fucking him. If I have my urges,
you're just familiar.
Okay, Key. What's up, Key? What's up, Key? You in the corner just shaking your head. Talk to me, Key. I need to hear something.
If I'm dating him and we break up, I don't want to be his familiar sex partner. I'm going to have the one guy that I have on standby for that, because I am
what if you don't have one?
Sex and emotion is tied together for me. So if we broke up and I'm still smashing, 9 times out of 10, my feelings go get hurt. And yeah, we don't want that. Like, I don't want my feelings hurt. You don't want my feelings hurt.
But if you left him, aren't you over him? Aren't you over him?
Which exactly. So if I left him, then I'm over him. Meaning,
and I'm not going back.
I don't want to fuck.
Okay, I get it. Okay, I get it.
How about Danny? Yes. Would I do it today? Fuck no.
No.
Mm-mm.
They just separate for me, so I guess.
Listen, y'all all talking. Period.
Sex and emotion go hand in hand for me.
Right.
So if
It does.
together. So
it does.
I'm not about to just be fucking you because we was together. If we ain't together, because if we was, we would still be. So obviously,
no, the sex can't define the relationship, though.
No, sex doesn't define it, but it's a contributing factor to it.
Facts.
So if I'm not with you and we have no plans on being together, no. If I want to just fuck somebody, I'm gonna have somebody just for that. Right. It's not gonna be somebody that I was in a relationship with, because if we was in a relationship, especially a long-term relationship, there is feelings that has been involved, there is emotions that is still there, and I'm trying to obviously disassociate those feelings. Sex is only going to compensate that.
Keep the feelings going to stay.
So I'm not worried about him. I'm worried about me. I know if I'm still having sex with somebody that I was in love with, that's going to be a hard split.
Hard reset. Yeah, I get it.
Turn that off. So if I'm still fucking you, I can't allow myself to allow myself to heal emotionally if I'm still fucking you.
Right.
So I'm breaking my own heart. I'm hurting my own
heart. There you go.
I said, have I done it? Yes. Would I do it today? Absolutely not. It's too many other options. First of all, 9 times out of 10, you got a maintenance man, you got play parties, you got clubs to go to, you got toys and other shit to do. Like, it's so many other options. Like, why would I sit there and set myself up? Like, love don't turn off in one day. Like, feelings don't just go away in one day or 1 week or whatever. So why would I set myself up for that? I'm not doing it. It's other people to call to fuck. It's probably people that been waiting to fuck you. Once you post you single or they find out, you could get it. You could get sex for real. Like, going back is insane. Because you say yourself.
Facts. Okay. I respect it. What you got, love?
I get where you're
What you
coming
got
from.
next, love?
I just,
See, I am not that
familiarity.
hardcore.
You just don't give a fuck.
Just
You don't give a
fucking
fuck.
just
It is
because
what it is.
I can fuck. I'm not her, so I can't just be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna hit that, and that's just gonna be that. Like, yes, I have been a person who was just so disassociated from, and just, you know. But even then, it becomes hard if you continuously fucking the same person. So for me, sex is very much like intentional. If I'm fucking you, I like you.
Right.
And in that sense, this got to be something. We're working towards something. I'm not just fucking for pleasure. I can fuck myself for pleasure.
Okay. So no more boy toys for you, Key.
I mean, I'm in the phase of I'm looking for my husband. I just want to fuck my husband. That's it. That's it.
In the meantime, what? In the meantime, I said y'all wasn't ready tonight. I
think again that situation because like me, like I was engaged, right? And then when me and my person I was engaged to, fiance, like when we broke up, I went like damn near a year without sex. Like, no, I just want to take this time to heal, to learn me, to do me. And if I went, like we can go, we can have fun, we can hang out, but just because we doing that don't mean we gotta be fucking.
Fair enough.
I feel like
there's so many toys out there. Like, you can fuck yourself.
That don't mean they gotta.
Now, I'm about to say, now did I pleasure myself? Absolutely, but I don't want it. Like, you don't have to be attached to somebody. Like, you don't have to do that.
No, you don't. It don't have to mean nothing.
But yeah, but see, I'm not even gonna put myself. I was not trying to put myself in that situation because I was emotional behind my breakup. Like, this is a failed engagement, so you know how a relationship is serious if you get to the point of engagement. So why would I take my emotional path and bleed on somebody else? And I wasn't like it. Just I wasn't emotionally stable enough to do that because again, like sex is emotional for me more than it is physical. So like I just didn't do it. And it literally, I think it was probably like 10 months and I didn't have sex for at least 10 months.
Okay.
All right. So one-sided, priority versus convenience or optional.
Clarify that a little bit. Clarify that.
This one is more also like, right. If you fucking with somebody, is it like, are the feelings or emotional if it's one-sided? So like me, you the only person I'm fucking with, but you fucking other people. Or is it just convenience? Like I'm fucking you because I can, or is it just because of an option? Like what? Like what's?
You ain't got no other options. Are you a priority for me, and I'm an option for you? Like I'm just one of many options that you have. You Wednesday or you Saturday,
right?
But for you like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and I'm just Wednesday. You know, like.
For me to answer this question is.
Yeah, it's to me. This ain't for me.
I mean, I can answer the question very easily. I mean, you know, the lifestyle is always different for everybody based on what you do, your time, your family situation, what you got going on. But it's always convenience, though. To be honest, if we're gonna be honest about it, it's always convenient.
I think so. How do you decide priority and who's convenience and who's optional? How do you decide?
You didn't listen. It's all convenience.
I really don't give a damn if I'm priority.
There's a level of priority based on attraction, based on based on whatever, but it's all convenience.
So let me ask a question. Is everybody on this panel in the lifestyle?
No.
Except for me?
Except for me.
Okay.
Lies.
Because I think that plays a part in this type of stuff too.
Sure.
Because when you're in the lifestyle, I do think it's all about convenience. Like you can fuck whoever you want to when you are a part of the lifestyle because you're not with just one person. You're not just with somebody.
But you also could be in the lifestyle with a partner. It's not just because you're in the lifestyle don't mean you're not with somebody. You could either be single in the lifestyle or coupled with the lifestyle.
Right. But even when you're a couple, isn't it about convenience? Like
it's about communication too and convenience. Yeah. Because it's about two people at that time. And we're one. You see what I'm saying? Even though you're open, you know. So even if you're open, you still have, you know, around my priority is my partner.
Yeah, priority.
You guys have your own agreement, is what you're saying.
My optional is somebody we meet at the club. You know what I'm saying? It's just
so it becomes like a 2-part thing at that point.
If you're if you're with a partner
in a relationship.
Yeah, just agree. You're all agreeing.
Yeah, but with me, I'm single, and in the lifestyle, I could do what the fuck I want to do. So I could be priority, convenient, or option. I'm all three for some people. I don't know.
Right. So
I gotta be a priority. I'm an all or nothing person. Like, I gotta be the priority, period. I'm never gonna trip on what you got going on, what you doing. I'm never gonna ask you about another bitch, nothing like that. But I gotta be a priority, period. I don't.
So okay,
that's not my business. I don't care what you. I'm not gonna ask you.
So when I call, you answer. When I want it, you give it to me.
That's it. That's all. I don't care about nothing else.
That's why
you got going on, do that. That's fine. But
why do we have to? But why do we have to like say it like that, Key? Like you're just like you sound like a mom.
Listen, that's why we don't pay y'all no attention. That's why we not paying y'all no attention.
I'm
not about to be nagging you, stressing you.
That is nagging. That is nagging. You say you better call me when I call you. You better this. No, he should call you.
I'm not finna do none of that.
No, and he shouldn't. If your priority, you shouldn't have to force that on him. He should automatically do it.
Just as long as you know, I gotta be the priority. No,
it was for you know from the beginning, but I'm not going to remind you because if I have to remind you,
so if for 1 minute you ever let me become an option, however go after that is up to you.
But aren't you an option as long as you're not somebody's
priority? Yes.
Period. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I gotta always be the priority.
Or their man, their woman, their husband.
How are you the priority if you're single? If you're single, how are you the priority? If you're single, if you're single currently, how are you the priority?
I'm trying to tell you.
Are you currently single? Are you currently single? Are you currently single?
Who are you talking to?
I'm not.
I'm sorry, I don't know the sister's name, but
no, she said she's not single.
No,
she's not single. Amber. Okay, there we go. Amber, you're not single. Okay, there you go. Got it. So I understand why you have that thought process because you're currently with somebody. So in your current paradigm, you're gonna be you already somebody's priority, right? And your mindset is gonna be of that. But when you're not,
what about when you're single?
That's it. When you're not,
even when I wasn't with somebody, even single, anybody that I choose to deal with, I am one or nothing.
You was always a convenience if you single.
Nothing. But if he didn't make it
according to you,
if it don't,
but if he wasn't his woman, you were a convenient.
Bingo.
And that's fine. But as long as it's my way or the highway, I don't care what else you got going on. If this ain't going how I want it to go, it's not going.
So you're just gonna stay single with him then?
And
you're gonna stay single forever.
If it's not going how I want it to go, it's not going.
Can I be honest? Can I be honest? Can I be honest?
Because he gonna do it.
May I be honest?
Go ahead, Tony. And the next one gonna do it, and the next one gonna do it, and that's fine.
Let me be honest with love here. And I understand women who have their shit going on, who are boss chicks or what have you, or who are alpha women. Here's what I want you to understand. For an alpha man, your way is the highway for me.
Me?
Your way is the highway for me.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm not following you. I'm not Kate. I'm not. We're not doing that. Two alphas can't coexist.
Right.
Your way is
an alpha man.
Most women don't because really an alpha man ain't bowing down. An alpha man is not bowing down.
Let me tell you one thing, Tom.
We're not dealing with that. We're not dealing with all that. We're not dealing with that.
Hunting for something. They're not settling. They're not bowing. They're not doing what you want them to do, which is why I don't want an alpha man. I want a masculine man. I want a man who is going to portray.
We playing semantics.
We treat him like he's like not
exactly.
saying,
That we playing semantics. When I say alpha, you can call it alpha, dominant, masculine. You can use whatever adjective you want to use.
No.
What I'm saying is your way is the highway for a masculine alpha dominant man. It's your way is the highway for me.
I think it depends on the way you put it. When you put it like that, it's like my way or no way, then yeah. And that's for anybody.
But that's what you just said. When I call, answer. When I want it, come bring it to me. Who is following that?
No man is following that, whether he's an alpha male or not. No man wants to feel like he's following a woman or a woman is leading him or dictating.
Call me when I call. Answer my call when I call. Bring it to me when I want it.
Because as a man who's supposed to be the head and
but you shouldn't have to remind him.
Priority.
You just said it. I'm just
my priority. So why wouldn't you want to make me a priority?
But you're forcing him to be a priority. If you was a priority, you don't have to tell him.
You're going to be a priority.
But the thing is this, you shouldn't have
because you're going to be my priority. So why wouldn't I be yours?
Well, why do we have to always say, call me when I pick up the phone? Why do we have to remind this alpha man to do his job as an alpha man? An alpha man should automatically know I'm calling my girl right now.
Because it's too many. It's the sassy man apocalypse is taking over so bad. When the real one step up, we automatically step down.
But you shouldn't have to remind.
Bullshit. Who told you that lie?
Bullshit.
Who told you that lie?
Something. I got one, and
that's amazing.
He don't get what the rest of the world get. He get a whole different me.
As he should. That's your commitment. That's your covenant. That's your agreement.
A whole different me.
Listen, he should, right?
It's the softer side of you too. It's not the dominant woman that you are portraying right now.
He get a whole different me.
What does that mean exactly? What does that mean exactly?
He just get a different me.
He would probably get the.
But what does that mean exactly? I mean, I don't know. I don't need the details of your marriage. I'm just saying, what does that mean in this conversation? What does that mean exactly?
It just be that man. Just be that man, and you know. You
I don't know. I'm asking.
You treat
a direct question.
You treat
him as such.
Absolutely.
Okay. Fair enough.
Okay.
Moving on along. Moving right along. Okay. This is the one I want to know.
Why? You're not even in an open relationship. Why do you want to know?
I want to know what are the rules. Everybody's talking this open stuff. You don't, because what's the rules? You see people in these open relationships, and to me, in my mind, and I'm sure I'm not the only person, just because I'm not in an open relationship, don't mean that there aren't other people that's interested in knowing how this works. When you're in an open relationship, are there rules? Are there boundaries? Are you allowed to just sleep with whoever you want to sleep with? Are you allowed to engage with whoever you want to engage with? And I keep hearing conversation. Yes, but is there ever a time where your person should know, like, don't even present that? Because that is no, that is not within how this works. Like, are there boundaries?
Yes, there are boundaries. So I feel like
you saying yes and she's saying no.
Huh?
We're two different types. She's more emotional. I just don't give a fuck. So it's two different.
So me with my open relationship, first of all, you can never be in an open relationship who is with somebody who's not also open or lifestyle friendly. It'll never work. So somebody trying to teach you or train or introduce you, it'll never work. If it's something that you're never interested in, something that you don't give a fuck about, something that you never thought about, it'll never work.
Yeah, and I tried a couple times. It don't work.
Right. And then also, I just feel like it depends on like the dynamic. So like, if you just open, if you a swinger, if you just poly, like it just all depends on the dynamics. I know we always be saying conversation, but like legitimately, like communication is key. You have to literally talk about every single thing, so that way there's no confusion. So if you talk about every single thing, big and small, like what's off limits, what's cool, what's okay, do you need permission, who's off limits, all that stuff has to be discussed in detail Without those details, it does not work. So when I say when it does not work, that's boundaries. So you in the gate, the boundaries keep you from going too far. You're not messing with the wrong person, not doing the wrong thing. So yes, there are boundaries. They need to be set at the beginning, from the beginning. And you have to be with somebody who is open or lifestyle friendly.
That's a good
The
point.
thing with me is sometimes people don't like, I do those events and stuff. I don't know who's off limits. You know what I'm saying? Unless you tell me. No, I don't know. When you come to this party and you come to my party, I think everybody's open. You see what I'm saying? So
right.
Only
So that's
way
what I'm asking. Like, how do you?
Yeah, the only way I know you off limits if you tell me. Now, if you don't tell me, they're all for game to me. And you can't get mad at me. But you ain't
Because you're there.
You there. You can't get mad at me.
Yeah,
I found that out real quick.
Girl, why you fuck my man? I didn't know that was your man. Like you.
But if the boundaries were set and the man wouldn't even engage, you can come up and talk to him, yeah, for sure. But if you try to engage with him like sexually or physically,
I would never. I'm a sub. At my party, I'm a sub. I don't usually be the one that, you know what I'm saying? I'm usually the one that get asked. Right. So if the person asks me, that means I'm thinking your partner is okay with it. But there was a time where, and I'm not talking about the party. There was a time where I dealt with somebody and his woman got mad. And he was like, you knew this when you got here. So communication still, you got to be in the lifestyle. Your partner always have to be in the lifestyle too. You can't say you want a unicorn, but then the girl get mad.
Yeah, that's true.
You can't say you in the lifestyle.
This all go back to that conversation and communication. It just
and you can't get mad and just leave. You know what I'm saying? Get mad at the other person. It's been plenty of times where, and it be the women. You know what I'm saying? There's one time with the man, but be the women. You can't say you in the lifestyle, come to a party. You just want to see what your man do. And then when you finally see what your man do and you don't like it, you're not in the lifestyle. So for all the fake lifestylers, like, just stop,
It's a lot of people, they like the idea of it, but they don't like the actual, like, they like the idea of it. But they can't handle the reality. That's very, very, very true. I see it time and time again. People who say they into poly relationships, thruples, unicorns, open, stuff like that. They like the idea of it, but the reality, they cannot emotionally or mentally handle that shit.
And that's why I said feelings have to be very, very controlled. You have to control your emotions. You have to control your feelings.
So why do you keep saying I can't be in a lifestyle? If I want to do this.
First, we have to control your emotions, because I'm not about to bring you here and then I gotta control myself because you fucking somebody. Like, no, we're not even gonna
What did you say, T? What did you say, T?
I wonder why I'm not in a lifestyle. That shit ain't for me. I can't control that. No, I don't want to see my man fucking nobody. Right. Nobody.
It depends on it though, because it's your kink. That's my kink. Not my kink is watching my man with another woman. That's just my kink.
Amber, are you and your husband open? Are you and your dude open?
Me? Yeah, no.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, no.
But that's just my kink. You got to have those kinks. Like, like, what do you like to do? And that's just what I like. That's why I like watching porn, because I like watching. So
what if you have people who are like, go to places like these clubs and stuff, right? But they're not necessarily in the lifestyle, or they may be on the fence about it. I don't know.
I had it before. Yeah.
They're trying to figure it out, or they're just trying to spice up their relationship or whatever, So maybe they just want to watch. They don't know what their kink is, because this is all like uncharted territories. Mm-hmm. How do they feel comfortable enough to be able to just know that they're just watching? Like, it's not like they walking around with signs on their back saying, I'm a watcher, or, like, I want to play, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, how does, when you...
Individual comfort level. Individual comfort level.
Yeah,
it's all an individual comfort level.
Clients too, where you guys are starting off. Everybody has their start off point. You know what I'm saying? And this is where you make them comfortable. Like at our event, we make the new couples comfortable. You know, you could watch. It just depends on, you know, you got to have communication with the person you're watching. Like I would love for people to watch me. It's okay, you know?
So I know
but
personally, like some events that I've gone to, there are things to identify, like what you're here for. So it might be a wristband, it might be a necklace, it might be something that identifies like, hey, like like, you know, it's just like it identify what you're into or what you're open to, whatever. So that's probably the best way to do it. And again, I think it's also, if not that, then just having someone there to advocate, I guess, or like to kind of tell you, like, if you're looking for this, do this, or like somebody to kind of just like show y'all and tell y'all because it's new. Because 9 times out of 10, when you go to lifestyle events, you didn't just find it. Somebody showed you, told you, invited you. So just somebody being comfortable enough to,
just like this one right here, the next party we're having, it tells you right there. The cups.
Right. Okay.
But and don't lose your cup. Whoever get one, don't lose it.
What is DF? What does that say?
Down for whatever.
Okay, got you. Girls only.
Get,
unicorn. I'm sorry.
What cup would you get?
Me?
What? You asking me what cup I'm gonna get? I'm probably the unicorn.
Oh, you would want to be with a couple?
Oh no. No. I was thinking of the word by itself. I don't know. Maybe a dime, probably.
So for me, I guess it depends. So it would probably be.
Can I go to girls only? Can I go to girls?
Go hand in hand.
But I do need to add another cup that says watcher or something, you know.
You already knew that's what I was gonna say. Like,
right.
I was gonna say I'm not coming. There's no cup for that.
I need a watcher cup too.
So y'all would definitely watch.
Yeah, I like to watch too though. But
I
watch too.
I'm the performer.
It just depends on what I'm on that day. Cause like sometimes when I go to the parties, I'm like, I'm just here so I don't get fired. And other times it's like, oh, I'm here to enjoy.
That's me, Coco.
So it just depends on what I'm on that day. I don't know. But no, but typically
I just don't want to get fired, y'all.
Like couples or you like unicorn, but or like even like I'm okay with people watching but don't touch us type stuff. It just depends on like what
you get a cup for that too.
Right.
Well, these are the only cups that are available. Plus, I'm gonna add one for watcher. But I'm definitely a sub. I'm always a sub at my parties. So
interesting.
So make sure you come to the next party.
Come on.
Okay, let's keep on going. So I know I put this on mine, green flags. Like I was reading something about green flags, like, you know, who we can and who we can't fuck. Like there's so many ways, like romantically, like, you know, like he's doing the right thing. What's the right things that he's doing that gives him that green flag, that gives us that green flag to have sex with him?
I understand.
Okay, let me ask it a little better.
I think I know what you're saying.
What tickles your fancy?
Yes, like me, I like to go to upscale restaurants, right? So if he takes me to an upscale restaurant, that's a green flag for me. He knows I like gifts, so that's a green flag for me. Like those are, you know, those are the types that I will give who I can fuck. Like
okay, yeah. So that's what I thought you was asking. I'm the same way. Like gifts is my love language too.
Right.
So I want.
So what's the fuck the gift? What's the price? Just tell me the price.
See, that's not it. But
whoa! Stop! Listen. To a man, y'all listening in y'all language. To a man, what I just heard is, what's the price?
Well, that's why you're not the man that I'm
what I want. Take me to the restaurant I've been talking about in every conversation.
It's more than just that. It's more than just the love language. It's more than just oh, gifts, it's everything else. If you hear me, if we're having a conversation and you can remember the things that I've said, if you can have a real conversation with me and not one that just only entails sex, that's right in itself. Like it's
I'm
more
gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it.
So let me help. Let me help. So as a mature man, I can say when I was younger, I was very aggressive going after women that I wanted or sex or whatever.
See that?
What? A more mature me is way more reserved, right? Because I listen. And so it's a psychology game for me at this point. And it's easy, to be honest, because I know I just got to listen, right? Yeah, I know I can afford to take you to the restaurant. That makes it easy for me.
Right.
Everything y'all just said, it makes it easy.
See, it's not just the restaurant for me. Okay. First of all, I'm not even a foodie, so I don't care about the restaurant.
Okay, stop. Characteristics. What's your characteristics that's gonna make me fuck you? You starting off with gifts, you starting off with restaurants, you starting off wrong. Tell me the characteristics that's gonna make me fuck with you.
See, I wouldn't tell you the characteristics going to make me fuck you because then it makes it very easy to get fucked.
You don't think the dinner and the nice restaurant or the listening to you makes it easy?
You will get to know. You will get to know.
No pussy. That's not it.
You will get to know the characteristics when you take me to dinner, because I will be talking about it at dinner.
I used to be a serial dater, so
or leading up to that, because here's the thing: what's a nice dinner? Because I'm not asking you to take me to Ruth Chris. I'm not asking for that type of shit on no first date or no second date. So you can stereotype it however you want to, but the person who you're interacting with, I feel like once you start having conversations with people, you know it's a vibe thing. First of all, it goes into how well you hear me, what you are saying when we are interacting, how you treat me. Are you opening up doors? Are you walking around to open my car door? Or like those type of things. Do you buy me flowers?
The details.
Flowers just because it's Wednesday. Did you hear me say that on Tuesday on the 17th, that's gonna be a hard day for me? So you might just decide, oh, here, I did this because I knew it was going to be a hard day. Are you saying, hey, babe, did you eat today? Here, I brought you some lunch. This is the small things for me. So you going to the Saks and buying me a $2,000 bag, you still might not get no pussy. That don't mean nothing. Because here's the thing. I'm a woman who came for money. So money don't excite me. I got some. I got my own money. So whether you spend yours or not, I'm going to spend mine. So I'm going to get what I want regardless to the fact. But some things money cannot give you. And if you're a person who only want money, then
it's not even about the money. It's about what you like to do in a date. You know what I'm saying? You could get to know the characteristics on what I like to do. I like to be comfortable in an area where I could talk to you and talk about what I want in a relationship. You see what I'm saying? It's not about, I could go to Applebee's.
I
go to Applebee's, but bet you I ain't giving you no pussy.
I ain't going to Applebee's. It ain't got nothing to do with
me to Applebee's.
I ain't giving you no pussy. I don't like it.
Got me though.
I don't like Applebee's though.
But I'm just saying, it's the environment you take me to. Now you know what type of woman I am. If I'm telling you, damn, I can't wait to get them vegan something at Marble Room. That's my favorite one. And then you take me to Applebee's. I'm like, what the fuck? I've been talking about these vegan fucking green peppers this whole time, and you taking me to Applebee's? Listen to what I'm saying.
What if he brought you to vegan? What if he made you some vegan green peppers?
Make me wear.
I was just getting ready to say, listen,
I'm not going to your house the first date. I'm not.
Okay, so check this. I had a guy who cooked me. He cooked for me, and it was like it. I was more impressed with the fact that he.
The first date, though, you go.
Man, you know how long listen. I've been cooking for women since I was 20 years old.
But maybe the third or fourth date, but I'm not going to your house.
He actually did it, then taking me somewhere. Okay.
Maybe the third or fourth date, but not the first one.
First, second, third, fourth, fifth. When a man cooks for you and he cooks well and he knows his way around the kitchen, I'm telling you, and he got a little conversation, or a
I know
lot of
he might be
conversation in
crazy.
my case.
This is the first time I'm meeting you, and to take you
No,
on a
it
date,
don't got to be the
you
first
might
date.
try to kidnap me.
It don't
No,
have
I'm
to
not
be the
going to your
first
house.
date. It don't,
First interaction.
it don't have to be the first interaction. You asked about green flags.
It wasn't even the first gesture.
I'm down.
Actually, I'm lying when I say
Rocking.
that.
We
But
can
it
go
was the next gesture.
I'm
But
with
it
it.
also okay. So the first day we went out. The second day he cooked for me. But guess
And
what?
that's
I
cool.
appreciated more. I liked the second one more than the first one because he actually cooked for me and brought it to me.
But that's what you like. You know what I'm saying?
But
And that's
I
what
was
he
about to
knows.
say,
And he
but
knows.
I'm an emotional.
That's the green flag right
And
there.
he knows that about you. So that's the green flag for you.
I'm down to sit on the bed.
That's a red flag to me.
I know
Man,
that.
listen,
Yes,
a dinner with a rose and some good music and conversation. Them pennies is dropping.
I don't know. I don't know about all that,
but that's what she wants. You know what I'm saying? That's not what every woman
I mean,
wants.
9 times out of, I would say 7 times out of 10.
I ain't going to your house the first day.
I didn't go to his house neither.
First, second, third, fourth, fifth, it don't make no difference.
You better take me on that restaurant. We can have that vibe.
Okay, so let me ask you this. If he took you to the restaurant on the first date and then asked you to go to his house afterwards, are you going?
Probably not.
But that's the green flag. The restaurant was the green flag. For sex.
Yeah, but
that
don't mean.
But so listen, right? When we listen again, I'm now Key is listening with my ears. You started with the restaurant. You started with the roses. You started with the gifts. I brought the chocolates and the roses. We went to the marble room and all that. But that's what you started with. So is that really what it is, or is that you just talking? Because after I spend that $350, I want a little happy ending for my $350. I mean, we talking about the marble room, right? I'm bringing the gifts and the flowers. You started with gifts as the love language. I'm listening to what you're telling me.
For relationships, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you clear. Now we throwing in clarifiers, qualifiers.
Relationships.
Okay.
It just depends on the vibe. Now, if the vibe, you can learn a lot from if a man takes you to the restaurant that you like. You can learn. If I go to the marble room and we order food, right? And I order food, I mean, which is nice, but then you order, I don't know, you don't order. That tells you, like, I don't know. I'm just different, I guess. But
we could be sitting at the marble room and this nigga could be whack as fuck. I'm never talking to you again. It could be.
That's what, but you can learn that vibe though.
Marble room and he just spent every dime he had.
And that nigga whack as fuck, and I'm never talking to him again. And he still ain't getting no ass.
See, I don't elicit them kind of thoughts, behaviors, and emotions and actions. So maybe it's just me. That ain't my vibe. So I don't even know how to answer that one.
I don't know. It just depends on what you like, you know, green flags to be in a relationship, or, you know what I'm saying? So what's the red flags? Like, red flags is, like you said, like, what is that point where you're going on a date with him and you're like, oh, no, I ain't giving him no motherfucking pussy.
When they sexual, like everything is sex. Like they talk about it. They want to act like I don't even know you want to.
That shit's a turn off. When they keep talking about sex.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, dude, we came out to have a good time. If I decide to have sex with you, I will at the end of the night. But let's kill.
And 9 times out of 10, I've already decided before we got there.
Right.
I already know if I'm.
But you could change it though. You could change it. A vibe could always change how you feel.
Exactly, especially because a lot of times women are having sex just for their own pleasure anyway. So
we think we fucking y'all fucking us.
That part.
Meaning I already knew. And when you asked me out, I knew if I was going to
fuck. Yeah, y'all already knew. You already knew. And we knew. I knew. I can't say we knew. I knew.
Right. Let's move forward here. So I wanted to bring this up because, like, how sex has changed in years. When I was younger, most, like, you know, they'd be like, oh, I'm not fucking her. She fucked the whole crew. You know what I'm saying? Remember that? Oh, she a hoe. This and this and this. Now that thing is like, what's that word where, ooh, yeah, she fucked, what's the name of her pussy good, so I'm a fucker. You know what I'm saying? How it's not a thing no more to be a hoe. You see what I'm saying? Remember back in the days, they used to like,
media just made like
Hoes is winning. Hoes is winning.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, how's it changed in years? Like, nobody talks about how many partners you have anymore. I don't even ask that no more.
If it I cuss their ass out personally.
It's crazy because my friends they talk shit and make jokes. They call me bougie pussy because I don't got a high number. So now I'm the joke because I'm not the hoe.
Yeah.
Well, I think, if I'm honest, right, as a mature man with eyes but with a brain, I look at the whole, not just parts, right?
Yeah.
Sex is bigger than just the act. Right? It's the imagery. It's the imagery that you see. And so for me, it's devolved as our society has devolved. I say that because I can turn on social media and see ass, whether you're a workout chick, whether you just showing your ass, whether you're a professional chick, whether you're a hood rat chick, all y'all showing ass. So what it shows, to be honest, is y'all not good decision makers, right? Because why is the goal to be as sexy as possible?
Right.
Why is the goal attention? Right? The goal is attention. Everybody's seeking attention. Everybody on social media in some way, shape, or form. And so it's, to me, you look at it like, yeah, I'm a man with eyes and I love what I love like to look at. But at the same time, as a conscious man, I'm like, damn, sister, what's up? Right. And again, I don't know if you selling your workout clothes, your workout event, your workout plans or meal plans, or selling pussy or selling insurance, or it almost don't even matter. Everybody trying to be as sexy as possible. Right. So as a man, it's like, I don't know the difference from who's who.
I think because women are so invested in appeasing to men, and men are so physical. Like, they like what they see. So you see men with these women who are sexy, like overly sexy. So the woman who is typically more of a conservative woman feels like she got to step outside of her box in order to get some attention from a man, just a regular man.
I mean, I feel like
they like body, they like attention. They give their attention to the attention seekers. The women who does not portray themselves as that woman ain't getting no attention. So what do she do? Stay single?
I just had this conversation with a friend of mine, but I'm gonna let Coco chime in.
Well, no, I was just saying that I feel like women in general, you're trying to appeal to men and women. So think about the time we live in. You got Meg, you got Lotto, you got all the baddies, and you got women that generally be like, oh my God, I love her. She's so dope. She's so cute. She dressed like this. So if you want to be catchy, or you want to promote your insurance or your cooking or whatever it is on social media, you're going to put on something, you're going to be appealing. Like me right now, I'm not about to get on there in my Fort Johns outfit and be like, hey, come fuck with me. I'm going to go take my hat off, comb my hair down, put something cute on, make a little, you know what I'm saying? You're going to have to be appealing either way to get.
Right. It's always been a selling factor, no matter what, whether you're giving it up or not. Being sexy is what sells.
That's America, right? We understand imagery. Exactly. We understand imagery, right? We understand imagery, right? And here's the thing: America been selling us sex, like you said, since the 20s. If we starting about looking at commercials and all of that, the pretty women with the cigarette in their mouth and blah blah blah, right? But here's the thing: for us, because we are Black folks, you still ain't got to show your ass. Period.
How you don't though?
I agree, but if I'm looking down my timeline and how you're judged by others, that's what they see.
Well, unfollow me.
We know you ain't showing no ass, Coco. But hold on, though. Wait a minute, though. Let's be clear. They don't just include showing your ass, because when you go to the club, as a man, the club has changed. You want to ask how sex has changed? The club has changed, because y'all don't dance with us no more. You know who y'all dance with? Each other.
You know why we dance with each other? Because men always want to put their dicks in your ass and act like you in the bedroom already. So it's easier to just dance with your girl because I can control the tempo more. So,
I get it.
Face behind this shit.
Right. And then beyond that, I think people don't interact in the clubs like they used to know because of phones. Like if you go to
section and the sections in the phones, yes.
In phones, exactly. Because 9 times out of 10 when we go out, put me in a section. I'm not about to stand in the middle of nobody's floor. I need to be somewhere where I can be comfortable. I can sit down. I can just kick it with the people that I'm here with. I'm not about to just stand. And then everybody want to make a snap, make an Instagram, record this, record that, do this, do that. So no, there's no interaction in people because of the time we live in with phones and social media.
Facts.
Nowadays, people got.
But part of what you mentioned is, people feel like they have a need to do these things to fit in, to sell their stuff. That's an insecure type of situation because that's not real.
Yeah, it's all coming to an end. We'll talk about one more thing. Anything anybody wants to talk about before we end this? I do want to. I was reading this podcast earlier. How they said it was fucking for a purpose, and how they said broke men or broke women has the best pussy or dick ever. All agree? For real,
crazy women.
I didn't fuck some broke men. I didn't fuck some broke men.
Crazy women do got the best.
Dick. But that's
crazy where women do got the best. Crazy women do got the best.
Right, because they're fucking for a purpose.
I don't want it. I don't want it, but it's like very good.
Talking about them Instagram models.
Crazy, and what constitutes as being broke, and what makes her crazy?
No, there's like Instagram models, like you were talking about. They look good on paper. They look good at the club. They look good at this, but they can never buy a drink. They could never buy nothing to eat. They're
terrible in bed and got bad personalities.
No, but I'm just saying they fucking for a purpose. They want you because you a rich man, right? So they want to be in your circle.
I mean, but don't everybody fuck for purpose? Either whether it be
it's good because they don't have nothing to go for. They don't got a job in the morning.
But what about the women that do? What about the men that do got jobs? Y'all still fucking for purpose too.
No, she talking about them homeless sexuals. She talking about them homeless sexuals.
Yeah, the homeless.
Come on with it. Come on with it.
They don't got no home.
She talking about them homeless sexuals. That's fucking for somewhere to live.
Let's ask a question, right? Let's ask a real question. Why is it that women allow men to move in with them? That's a recipe for a disaster, period.
What's the question?
Why would women allow men to move in with them?
Why not?
What?
I'm saying so, but why would a man let a woman move in with him? Like, what's the difference?
It's a different dynamic. In most cases, and I'm not speaking for women or all women, but in most cases, we know that women are hypergamous. Y'all looking for the person that can provide for you, that can do certain things. Maybe you're not asking for it, but you're looking for it, right? And so the reality is, or somebody stable. We can dress it up how you want to dress it up. But my point is, when you dating somebody, no matter what the situation is, why are you allowing men to move in your home? Please.
I think women allow men to move in their homes mostly because they are dominant women who are used to being in control. So if a man moves into my home, I have the power. This is my house. At the end of the day, I can't get kicked out. I don't have to do what I don't want to do. What you go do about it? This is my house. So I think it's a power thing.
Of course it is. Here's the question. Has it ever worked? Ever?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Ever?
Yeah, no. I mean, I don't know. Me personally, I want to have my own house. He have his own house, and when we get to that point, we move into a house together.
Yeah.
I don't want to move into your house, and I don't want you to move. I damn sure don't want you to move into my house.
Right.
Okay, but you got sisters, cousins, aunties. You got a whole lot of friends and family and associates that you and I both know is letting Ray, John, Clarence, all of them moving in.
Everybody
you got some people
reasons.
who let men move in. Like I said, it's because of power. You got some who fall in love, and that's what they want to do. Like they think that that's okay, or they helpers, or they like it. I think it just all depends on the dynamic of whatever is going on.
It's a failed dynamic.
When a man lived in my house, it was power.
You never
Thank you for being honest.
Together.
Thank you for being honest.
Together, and I was not ever going to move into your space.
So you never moved in with a woman before, Tom?
Absolutely. What? No, hell no. No, hell no. I'm sorry.
What's your reasoning?
Because I was raised properly. Period. In the conversation. You can move with me. We can buy a house together, but I'm absolutely not moving in with you.
I don't see the difference in moving in my house or moving in your house.
It's a big difference. Men are less emotional, so we not going, I'm kicking you out. You ain't never kicking me out, period. Because it's never going to get, I'm never giving away that control.
It's a power. That's what I just
said. But here's the thing. I'm not emotional. I have a level of emotional intelligence. So I'm never gonna get so upset with you that I'm like, oh, you did this today, or you've been doing this the last 2 weeks. It's time for you to go. We all know that's more of a kind of a female kind of dynamic. Not saying that men are not emotional. I'm not saying men ain't all whatever. I'm saying that's how women, like you said before, it was power for you. I'm never giving that power away. For my housing, come on. That's ridiculous.
I feel the same though. I feel like if you're the man, then you should provide for me. But see, that's just what
for y'all too.
Yeah, but see,
but if you want a provider, what am I providing?
Yeah,
what am I providing? If you want a provider, what am I providing?
Good dick.
I mean, that's part of it, but shelter is the biggest expense for most of us.
But I'm just saying, I think, like, I agree. I want the man to provide for me, but that's just me. That's just me. It doesn't mean I've never had a man move in with me. So
I'm sorry, Amber. Hold on. What you got, Amber?
I just feel like we could do it together. My daddy said if you let him feed you, he could starve you. We could do it together. Though.
Do you guys live together?
We don't. Not right now, but
we don't.
But would you let him move in with you?
We're gonna move together.
No, I'm just saying.
Would you let him move in with you?
Would you let him move in with you?
Okay, let me ask this question. Let me ask this. What if you have the better place, right? He moves into your place, but he takes over everything there, meaning he takes over your mortgage, or he takes over your
Don't make no difference. Don't make no difference.
Over all the financial responsibilities in the space.
Don't make no difference.
He has still proven to be the provider because he's now providing. He's just doing it in the space. He
can legally get the fuck out.
She has children and her children are in the school district and she's not willing to relocate them. So what if it's just more conducive for him to move in and just start?
It ain't never conducive. It ain't never conducive.
See, I don't know. I just had an old school daddy, so it's just like I was raised by old school men. I come from manly men, so it's like I know that men provide. Men take long as you take care of and do what you
providing though. Absolutely. If he paying all the bills,
absolutely. So when you do that, then I sit back and shut the fuck up.
But what if he paying all the bills in your house? That's what I'm asking.
Fuck up.
I just think he need to get a bigger place because
I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
But what if it just makes more sense?
It ain't never gonna make. It don't never make more sense. It don't never make more sense.
I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
It don't never make more sense.
It depends on who you dealing with because what your standards are.
Okay, so Key, you will let that
be her standard. Her standard may not be her standard.
That means I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
So I think it just depends on who you dealing with, what y'all's motivation is, where you guys see yourself and how y'all plan to get there. I just don't see how it can be more. It can be better to come down just to come back up.
Key, have you been married before?
I haven't.
So would you do that though? If the man is going to pay all your bills, you will let him move in with you?
I want to move together. I want to move out of my house.
But you just said it. If your house is better than his,
I don't want my house to be better than his. I want our house to be our house, period. I don't want a house that he have
so
had.
What you just said was just a scenario then. It wasn't your scenario.
I didn't say that was my personal preference. I'm playing devil's advocate here. I'm just saying because it is happening. Me personally, Key want to move out of her house and she want her man to move out of his house and she want them to move together. But if my man got a bomb ass house now,
yeah, I'm moving in with my man.
I might go ahead and slide on up in there. You know, it just makes sense. But what I don't believe in is coming down to come up. I don't want to come down to come up. If we can come to a common denominator, whether it be if I had the better house, I can't say for sure that I would just be like, no. You know what I'm saying? If I had the better house, if it was just for maybe it's just for a year. We move, you move in here, we do this for a year, 2 at the most, and then we buy a house. That's our agreement. That's how we working it. I think it's just what works best for the individuals that's involved. I mean, I don't think it make you that much less of a man if you move into here and you take over all the financial responsibilities.
It don't make you a man or a bad woman, however it go. Like you better let a man move when you're a bad person. If you move in with a nigga, you're not a bad person. Like it don't matter. It don't matter.
Do me a favor. Go ask 10 men. Go ask 10 men you love, who are masculine, alpha, however you want to use that adjective, and ask their opinions.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think my dad would.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna tell you why I'm not gonna do that, because I don't give a fuck what their opinion is. I'm gonna do what works for me and mine, and that's it. So I don't care.
So for me, it's my father is that man who is going to tell me the fuck no, you know. But I was raised by my dad, so my standard is based off of that and based off of what I saw him do. So,
and you still will let it, and so with all that good teaching, you still gonna let a man move into your space?
I never said no. I was letting a man.
Oh, okay.
I never.
I got you.
Okay,
I got you.
Yeah, I just can't move a man in with my space. This is my space.
My dad made.
We're married.
And then he left our family and women moved with him. I didn't see him do that. I didn't see them both like be the alpha and take care of his family. Then he was doing what he was doing, living his life. And when he left his family, he went with her. Then they got a house together later, but to leave, he did go there. Like it's not. It just depends. It's just whatever worked for you.
Yeah,
that's what worked for him.
Don't look for the nigga with the money. Be the nigga with the money. You know.
I don't know. I just can't have a man moving with me. I mean, even if he take over finances, go find a bigger house for us, you know, or something. I don't know. I just can't move in. That was my space. You know what I'm saying? This is my space that I was single at.
See, that's because I'm territorial too. So for that,
this is why I was single. I had plenty of men in my bed.
My own damn place. Honestly, I think if I could have things my way, me and my husband would have separate houses.
Right.
To be completely honest.
To me, I think that if you're getting serious with somebody, we get our own place, get a new bed. Because definitely I'm not sleeping in that same bed that you were sleeping with everybody else. And you definitely don't want to sleep in my bed. You know what I'm saying? So, and you definitely not moving in with me. Like, it's just
damn, love.
What?
You definitely not sleeping in.
No, I'm just saying, like, if I'm serious with you, you know what I'm saying? But I don't even invite nobody over to my house. If you want to fuck me, I don't fuck you at my house. I've never brought a guy to my house unless you my man. Anybody that knows me, I'm going to your house. And if you don't have a house, I'm not fucking you. I'm not going to your mama's house.
Definitely somebody special. You is like, you hit the lottery line.
Right. You could ask my roommate. I don't bring no men to my house at all.
Ding ding, you on a commercial.
No, I don't. Because if you don't have a house, you're not good enough to fuck with me at all. You got to have a house. Or at least, you know.
What if you got an apartment?
Yeah, he can have an apartment. It's his own.
Shut your ass up.
But it's his own, though. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I was taught. I mean, like, I guess that's what I was taught. My mom always say.
Would you fuck with a nigga who got a roommate?
Yes. It's his place.
It's not his place.
I mean, I got a roommate. You know what I'm saying?
They place.
Huh? Did he leave?
I said it's they place.
I know, but I will still go. He a man. He paid the bills. You see what I'm saying?
He ain't paying all the bills.
But he's paying some bills. But I'm
So
just saying,
what's the difference in him
if
living with a woman?
no, if you can't take me to a place,
why would you pay all the bills? Like,
no, if you
That's
can't
what
take,
I'm saying. But y'all
no,
just
I'm just
said
saying, if
a
you
man
can't take me
move in
to,
with a woman and take
no,
over financially because it don't make him a man. So what makes this grown ass man a man if he got a roommate? He ain't paying all the bills.
I mean,
He's still living with somebody. He
but
not
that's
living by
that's
himself.
just how people live, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm
So
so
he's
used
a roommate if he live with her. Then what's the difference?
live with who?
If a man move into a woman's house, don't they become roommates?
No,
So
they
if a
become
man is living
together.
with a man, ain't he a roommate?
They become together.
They are moving forward in life together, and they need to quit bullshitting and faking like they not moving forward in life together.
Right.
They
But I'm
in
just
a
saying,
relationship
anybody,
too.
I'm just saying, I would never bring nobody back to my house. I just can't do that. That's my personal space. And if you can't provide somewhere I could fuck you at, I won't fuck you. That's just my rule. I don't know. Everybody that I done fucked with never ever came to my house or ever slept in my bed. The last person that slept in my bed was probably my dude that's locked up. The last dude I was with, I was over his house all the time.
You laid in my bed, definitely my man.
I mean, I got kids, so men don't come to my house either, and that's a personal preference for me because
that's what I'm saying. That's my personal preference
safe space. So no, you can't come to my house. This ain't that. We ain't that.
Right. And I had kids, like I had girls, so it was always like
that's it. I was with my father for 20 years.
So I've gotten used to that. I've gotten used to not bringing nobody to the house because I have girls.
My boyfriend now, and my daughter approved, and she's 17. So this,
yeah. You know. So with that being said, like
gave him the thumbs up before
you just gotta have your own place. So at the end of the day, let's end it with that's just the end of it. I just need to come. That's it.
You need to do more than come if you got stipulations. You don't just need to come. You got stipulations on how you go come.
Who you can and can't fuck.
You go come and who gonna make you come.
You know who can make you come. So that's how you know who you can and can't fuck. If they can't make you come, don't fuck them anymore. That's it.
What if they can make you come, but they just don't have their own place? Then they can't make you come.
Then how did he make me come in the first place? Where?
At a party.
I would know he got that shit. Don't turn me on.
I ain't gonna fake. When I was single, though, it was a person that I knew was gonna get the job done that I done paid for the room just to go on and get it over with. Go on
you done paid for the room? Okay, girl.
Go on and get this over with so I can go on by my business. You can stay here if you want to. I'm finna go home. I don't know what you about to do, but I'm about to go home.
Yeah, just to come.
You can stay here if you want to, but I'm about to go.
Yeah.
It's paid for it.
If you, that's just
you
what it
get
is.
Me a man for 200, Alex. Give me a man. Let him make me come. Let him make me food. Let him make me want to move out. Like, just give me the man, honey. Damn.
Right, just make me come. That's all it is.
See,
you can't make me come.
I just want to become happy.
Right. Right. All right, ladies. So next week.
I'm good.
But thank you guys for coming on, even though I'm sick. You know.
Don't be surprised
that's what my ass get for thinking it's LA, huh?
I said, watch. When I come back, I'm gonna have a man.
I wish the best for you, sis, because life's great.
When you gonna have a man?
I was single last time. Things change.
By the time this season is over, I'm gonna have a man.
I was single last season. Things change. Life's great.
See?
I mean, I think nobody knows, but I have somebody. I have two.
So. Okay. Period, love.
Clock that.
I'll come out soon
dog anyway, though. She been a dog anyway.
No, I mean it's a couple. You know, I'm a unicorn, so
hey,
it's a good couple.
That's my idol.
I don't know though. I might be done by next week. You know me.
Oh Lord.
It'd be the red flag.
It's been fun. It's been real. You ladies are such a vibe, but I gotta go.
Yeah. All right. Well, bye, y'all. See y'all next week. Love y'all.
Bye.
So, okay. So thank you guys for tuning in for Love, Lust, and Lies for our episode. This was a great conversation. But I'll see you guys next week. All right.
Thank you.